Well, new data from the U.S. Drought Monitor shows San Luis Obispo County is no longer experiencing drought conditions thanks to recent rainfall. KSBY's Megan Healy joins us live in San Luis Obispo with what it means for the Central Coast. Megan?
Well, Richard, after nearly 8 years of drought conditions, the San Luis Obispo County and majority of California are finally seeing some relief. And just 2 weeks ago, that was a different story. But now local reservoirs, groundwater basins, and agricultural land are soaking up the rain.
We welcome rain anytime we get, especially here on the Central Coast. We know that another drought's right around the corner.
As a local farmer, Tommy Cada relies heavily on groundwater supplies to do his job. Even though this year's rain can be good, he worries people will take advantage.
People tend to get lazy and don't conserve like they were before. And so it gets back to a situation where, okay, you know, we've got to start conserving because we're wasting too much.
The SLO County Public Works Water Management Team tracks rainfall amounts and local reservoir and surface water levels. The division manager says this year's wet season is bringing more than just a drop in the bucket.
In terms of our surface water supplies, it's reached saturation in those watersheds, and so now they're starting to fill up even more effectively with every rainstorm we have.
Howard says about 80% of the county's water supply comes from local groundwater basins.
Making sure we're using the supplies we do have in the most efficient manner. We're working on groundwater sustainability plans in some of our high priority basins.
But long periods of rain can mess up farmers' planting cycles.
Other farmers like myself have missed plantings because of wet ground. And so what that will mean is possibly a shortage during the springtime.
A shortage of crops like spinach, cabbage, and cilantro could mean higher prices later on. Howard says rainfall gauges show above average levels for this time of year, but the county is focusing efforts on long-term resiliency.
Now we have that kind of energy back into being proactive rather than reactive and being ready for the next time.
With this new data, SLO County Public Works is still advising people to conserve their water, even though some of those local reservoirs may be overflowing or we are seeing those above average rainwater levels for this time of year. Live in San Luis Obispo, I'm Megan Healy, KSBY News.